Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Few Good Things podcast. I'll be hosting. My name is Ethan Conn, and I'm here with
Skyla Robinson.
Josie.
That was a little
gotta
loud.
speak a little bit.
Look how tiny that is on the thing.
Yeah.
Speak
Josie,
a little bit
you gotta raise your voice.
Josie.
They gotta
Josie
say
G.
Joseph Cathan.
I don't want them to know who I am.
Anyway, as I explained the first time, it is very, very easy to find bad news out there, so I am making it easy for you to find the good news by directly giving it to you. So, anyway.
The first good news.
Yeah, let's start. First good news. Public asked to help name minor planet discovered in 2007. Well, this is a dwarf planet. NASA's like, what up? Help us name it.
There's so many ways that could go wrong.
Yeah.
Alright, new planet, Fart Nugget.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, I had the same exact thing. It's just...
Same exact thing.
I hope to God they didn't do it on the internet.
Right? Let's see. I didn't actually read this, so we're gonna... 12-year wait to name the planet. Wanting to understand it better before they, was like, hey, has a name now. Oh, okay. Voting ends May 10th. You can vote here. Hey.
That's not good.
This is BBC.com.
Let's see what the top name is right now.
This is BBC.
There was a boat, and they took an online poll to name it, and the number one name was Bodie McBoatface.
Yeah. Bitch pants McCrabby.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, they gave like pre-made suggestions.
There's three options.
Gong Gong, Pole, and Billy. I like Gong Gong.
I like Hole. Just
Gong
calling
Gong.
a planet Hole.
Have you guys I know you guys like Pluto and you guys like Jupiter. How about Gong Gong? Which one should I like? Should I go?
Gong Gong.
Gong Gong.
Okay, Gong Gong. Submit.
Where can I see the charts?
Cast your vote. And thank you for voting. Suggestions for 2007 OR10.
So NASA did it right. They don't put a little box where you type it in.
You would get too many suggestions.
Oh, Mountain Dew did that where they made an apple flavor, and they did that where it was like you could type it in, and then the winning name was Hitler Did Nothing Wrong.
Oh my god. Have a nice soothing taste if it did nothing wrong.
And the rest
Now
were very
we're gonna start.
inappropriate.
Well, duh. It's the internet. Oh, I should probably do that. Honestly, if there was like a planet, I'd name it one of the the minor gods no one cares about. Because Neptune and Pluto and all those. I'm going far now. It's Neptune and Pluto and all those big major gods and everything. But then you have Iris. The god of rainbows.
The god of toenails.
What was it? That song by Starbomb where they it's the god of no more or something like that. He kills all of the gods. He keeps going after God of War Kratos kills all the major gods and he keeps going. And it's God of War 13 and that was the god of that thing where you're about to sneeze and then your friend goes, hey, what's up? And you suddenly freeze and you still have nose tingle. It's a horrible tease. And you're like, we should name it after that guy. Or Cherries, the overlord of chairs and drawers. Right? That's what I'd name it. But that's just me. Or Dionysus. Nobody cares about Dionysus.
Yeah. Dionysus
is both. No, he's only Greek, I think. Yeah.
Story 2.
Oh, are we moving on like that? Gavin had he reviewed our podcast and he was like,
did he?
Yeah. Hold on. The concept is interesting. Sometimes I like it for a few years. Definitely needs to be longer, less direct reading of the stories and more talking about the culture.
Okay. That's really good advice.
And then link stories in the description, which I'm gonna do now, especially for that voting for the planet.
Vote Gong Gong.
May 10th?
2020, vote Gong Gong.
Gong Gong 2020.
The vote is in 2019. You're voting for it right now.
Yeah, but
2019, vote Gong Gong.
Yeah, 2019, Gong Gong. Gong Gong. No, it's like gang gang, but it's
Yeah.
Gong Gong,
GG.
yeah.
Gong Gong. I
But
wonder what
seriously,
it's
like, why is
actually
it Gong Gong?
pronounced as.
Yeah, I know. We're probably being extremely
Let's look
racist
it
here.
up. If we're gonna expand on this topic, let's go deep.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Gong?
What is gong gong?
Gong.
That's what she said.
Spotlight.
Moonlight.
No, it's gong.
There's two G's.
G-O-N-G. G-O-N-G.
Geo. Gong Gong? No, it's not. It has just a U in there.
Was it? Or was it G-O-N? Yeah, it was gong gong.
Oh, weird.
Chinese water god.
Oh.
Chinese water god. That's
Gong Gong.
cool.
Gong gong.
Gong. Oh yeah, it is one of those minor. Oh. It is. Because it's not a minor god. It's the Chinese god of water. I was like.
It's one of one stupid Chinese gods.
I like that though.
Yeah, Gong Gong. Chinese god of Gong Gong. I really, really hope we weren't being extremely racist here.
I don't think so. I think it's a funny sounding word. Like, you can't deny that.
Yeah,
it
Gong
sounds funny. I'm sure the Chinese even know that. They're like, gong gong.
What was the other name? Holly?
Gong Gong.
Holy?
H-O-L-L-E. It was
Oh, it's
hole.
H-O-L-L-E.
Oh.
Hole.
Oh.
Hole.
Let's see what that means. Well,
It's like,
I'm seeing that
Hey
hole.
Jim, what should we name the planet? He's like, like, oh yeah, that works.
It's like, I don't know. Maybe we should. I'm falling in a hole.
Okay, that might be offensive.
What?
It's like, this is the
Ew.
Arabic name for Allah.
This is like our god. So screw off. What is it?
Okay, so in Germanic legends, Frau Holda or Frau Hol was a protectress of agriculture and women's crafts.
Dope. So she's like the what's that god of like plants and stuff?
Demeter.
Demeter. Right.
That's it.
And what was the other one called?
Vile.
Vile?
Something like that.
It was Villy.
Yeah,
Villy. Villy.
I was like, bro, how pressurized is the cabin? If it's not gong gong, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah. I mean,
Gong
like,
Gong is also cool because it's like God of water and that's
Yeah.
legit.
yeah, totally. We already have one of those.
What if we inhabited it? It was like,
It's dwarf planets though.
Yeah. I wonder how many dwarf planets have names, because aren't there like 20 dwarf planets or something, or like just 7?
I think they all have names.
I'm gonna-
Just
I'm
some
gonna
of them are
check this
the
out.
weird number names where it's like
I
CA310.
Yeah, 'cause that's what this
Oh.
one was named.
Yeah.
Villy is in Norse mythology. What are they the god of? I don't know. 1 second. Apparently it's Vili and V. They're brothers. They're both brothers of the god Odin.
No way.
It's
Wow.
Vay.
Okay.
Billy and
Yeah.
Vay.
I was like, no way.
Okay. But what are they the god of? They're the god of nothing. Not really.
Wait, would there be a
I'm
god
the
of-
god of baked potatoes? Oh, why?
Would there be a god of nothing? Like, he's not a god, but he's a god, but he controls where there isn't things. He doesn't have like a
He
seizure.
controls everything to the point he controls what's nothing.
No, that's
Yeah.
why we're here.
No, I don't
We're
get it.
controlling nothing.
Oh. No, not that he doesn't control anything. He controls nothing. He controls where there
Whenever
isn't
you
things.
eat the whenever you eat the last potato chip, he's the god of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He embodies that.
Absolutely.
He shows up and he kills you.
Right. What?
Okay, Vili's name means will. So maybe he's the god of will.
He can't be the god of water, though.
No.
Gong gong.
God, God.
Oh, he's the god of motivation.
Gang, gang.
Yeah, he might be motivated, but he's not motivated enough to be water. Gong gong. I know that's an
This is the gong gong symbol because this is a G, right?
Yeah.
Like this.
So, we voted Gong Gong, just BT dubs. Alright, next story. Plane with the largest wingspan in the world takes flight.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds dangerous.
It's in California.
That sounds
It went up to
cool.
170 miles per hour.
Wow.
Right?
That's absolutely
The
bonkers.
The wingspan measures to 117 meters or 385 feet. I mean, this thing is funny. Look at it. Yeah, look at that thing.
That thing is gigantic.
Yeah.
Is there a video?
Does it hold people?
I don't know.
Like, is it meant for like aircraft or like is it for like the Air Force, you know?
You know, this is kind of a...
If it's anything impressive, it's probably for the Air Force. The length of a football field.
Wow.
Yeah, well, the football field's about 100 meters.
Kind of big, I guess.
Jesus.
Oh.
That's
Holy
long.
crap,
There's 2 cabins.
Oh my...
You gotta hold double the passengers.
They need 2 pilots.
Here we go.
How do you control
Deja
the
vu.
thing?
You know that?
It's like if the Titanic, two people are going different ways.
Yeah, so if one pilot turns to the left and the other turns to the right, would it break? And then become 2 pilots. It
No, they
becomes
start
2
going
planes.
straight.
It doesn't look like it hold people.
that was
But then
pretty
again,
funny.
it also
I think it was
like...
made just to break the world record.
Alright, we just watched the video. It showed it with a car underneath it, and the car was tiny. This thing was ginormous.
Jesus.
Oh, I can't
Man,
wait.
imagine flying on that though. It can hold
Right?
like double the amount of passengers a regular plane.
Imagine, like, I wish we saw a person, like, standing in front of it from that far away.
Yeah.
And see, like, because if a car is that little, I want to see a person. I want to see a person standing on top of it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be the
Well, it says
funniest
it's a
stuff.
football field, but I don't know, it doesn't really put it in perspective.
Yeah, a football field. I guess a football field is the same size of a European football field. An American football field is the same size or same length, because a soccer / European football field is 120 yards.
Would that have any purpose? Like, having a plane, like, a wingspan that big?
People then.
Probably, yeah.
Like-
It probably holds more weight,
Yeah.
but that would need a lot of fuel, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
Oh no, because a longer wingspan means it could lift easier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Probably more.
It has
it's probably
a
more
lot
efficient.
of
Yeah.
benefits to it.
But I don't know physics.
I'm not an aviologist.
I'm failing chemistry for crying out loud. What do I know?
Have you seen that episode of Drake and Josh where he runs over Oprah? And Josh goes, "This is the worst birthday ever." And Drake goes, "'Cause you ran over Oprah?" He's like, "No, 'cause it's a little windy." "Yes, because I ran over Oprah!"
You'd run over Oprah, wouldn't you?
On purpose?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't.
I'm just gonna leave it for you guys to decide.
All
to.
I'm gonna say is that's an opportunity you cannot pass up on.
Opportunity.
There's an opportunity you will get once in your life.
That is an opportunity.
Look at all this. Look at all this shouting.
Take the initiative. Vote Gong Gong. Run over Oprah.
Gong Gong will run over Oprah.
That's his campaign.
Gong Gong.
I will crash into the sun. I will run over Oprah.
I will build a wall. I will make it stronger. I will make it stronger.
How old is Oprah?
Enough.
Didn't she march the Freedom March on Washington?
Isn't she brittle? She's like
Brittle?
No,
like
she's
old.
American. Oh,
No.
No, she's a. That's why I thought you mispronounced British.
No, I meant like old and fragile. Are you guys from Earth? No, I'm from Missouri.
he's not from
That's the
Missouri.
best
That's all
part
I
of
know.
Infinity
That's
War.
freaking Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2. He was like, my mom was on Earth and was like, who was your dad? He's like, well, he's definitely not from Missouri. Yeah, like that gold chick is gonna know what Missouri is.
Yeah.
We actually watched that movie. That movie was so good. I didn't finish it.
We
it
didn't
was quite
finish
nice.
it because
She fell asleep.
I fell asleep. And
What?
then I told him, turn it off. In my sleepy voice.
Oh, that's sad because Yondu is such a good character. I miss him.
We watched till like the middle of it.
Take the opportunity.
Gong Gong's gonna take the opportunity. But no, seriously, like Oprah's. We're not gonna like actually run over Oprah.
I do not
Yeah.
condone attacking celebrities. It's
especially Oprah.
not Oprah. She has lots of
Oprah-
money and lawyers.
Oprah. Other than that, Oprah seems really nice. So like,
I'd give her a hug.
yeah,
It's cool.
No, Oprah seems dope.
Maybe cook her a little casserole.
Take the opportunity. Oh, this is so much more fun. Sorry, not more fun than the first time. The first time was really chill and I liked it.
So impressed.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
You're right.
Rude.
No, it was good. It really was good.
It was good.
You guys remember Oprah?
Take the opportunity. Come on, take the opportunity. I'm not gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna go to school tomorrow and be like, hey,
was that? Snow pulled to the side. He's like, "Are you guys playing gang signs?"
Close is like, no more of this gang.
Is Cole swear in class? Did he say?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't swear at all. It's very scary.
It's very scary. Is Close scary?
No.
No, it's scary that he doesn't ever curse, like ever, like
Is he scary?
ever. No.
He isn't scary. I could punch him in the face and he would be like,
Yeah.
He looks like this.
but when he do anything.
This is what he looks like.
No, Coach Close, you're a great teacher. The first day of school, he was like, no, it wasn't the first day. He was talking about the Civil War. Ugh. He was talking about something, and he was like, yeah, on these rules, it doesn't say you can't do that. But he was like, well, that's the defense these people were using. But if Todd came up and stabbed me, and he told me it wasn't in your rules at the beginning of the year, it would still be bad if he stabbed me, even though it wasn't in the rules. So next year, I would have to put, don't stab the teacher on the rules, because this guy came along, stabbed his teacher. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah, he says that every year. Back then.
It was it was about the Civil War and how the South was like, the Constitution doesn't say you can't secede. Like, that was like one of the things. Yeah.
I hope I get chosen next year as the guy who stabs him.
Right.
I'm gonna sit right up close,
No,
right up in the front, and he's like, if Joseph stabs him, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
And yes, and then pulls out the knife.
If Joseph
Who's a G?
and yeah, I stab him. I'm like, God, go fly. Take the opportunity, kill your teacher.
We're not role models.
This has been a very negative, positive podcast.
I love this.
It's good. Oh,
Okay.
it's fine.
We just lost all that footage over the test.
Okay, next story.
Okay, next story. 2 men have begun an attempt to set a world record for the longest time spent consistently seesawing.
Seesawing?
I like this one.
Oh, seesawing. Oh my god, I love seesawing.
So in
I haven't
1969,
years.
80-hour record.
Man.
Yeah. So now they bounced 60,000 times.
So are they still
Wow.
going?
The story was, wow, that's today, and they're gonna stop Tuesday. Berkshire, which is, that's England, right?
Yeah. It sounds like it. It's called Berkshire.
That looks like John.
I was
Upside
gonna
down.
say. He does kind of look like John.
This is dope. All right, there's Berkshire. What is going on?
This is fully protected.
Holy
That was a good burp.
that was probably like a 9.
I wouldn't say a 9. I've had better burps.
Like 6. Am I?
6.
That's
I'd
good.
say good
8.
like 7, 8, yeah.
Yeah, 7.8.
I'm picky.
7.8, yeah.
5.
Oh, dude, these guys are gonna see seesaw until freaking Thursday. I'm gonna be checking on this every
Tuesday.
single day. Tuesday. Oh yeah, Tuesday. Sorry.
I love, like, really, what's the word? Trivial world records.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Like
I want to find, like, the most trivial world record and just break
There was a
just
guy-
to say I hold a world record.
there was a guy that had like
Or just make your own.
there was a guy who has like the record for like the most amount of Guinness World Records, and one of them was like cutting watermelons with his mouth,
Okay.
like
Here's
with the with the samurai sword, like
Oh, I thought.
yeah.
You could make like the world's longest dresser drawer. Like the longest like dresser. Like long.
Have you seen the video of the guy? It's like the most eggs smashed with your head.
Oh, yeah,
I love that.
I think that's the guy.
He's like,
I think that's the guy who has all these.
put that video on the screen. I love that video.
You're talking to yourself. Josieception. But
Have you seen that video of this guy just downing a watermelon? Like he says something like Chinese. He's like,
Oh yeah.
and he picks it up and goes,
Yeah, that was like one half. It was like a competition, like to see who can eat it faster, and he's just. And
he
it was just like
just destroys,
yeah.
and then he drops a piece, and like he's done with the big piece, and he just goes right for it. He looks like an animal.
It's scary.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
When's the last time y'all been on a seesaw?
A few weeks ago.
Really?
Really? It's been a long time.
Where?
It was in a park in Tulsa.
Makes
I want to
sense.
go on a seesaw. I want to see how high I can get launched off the seesaw.
No. No.
I remember,
Sounds dangerous.
like around Halloween, I went on a seesaw with Keely. That was funny because we were at like a pumpkin patch.
Pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
Remember when I ripped my shorts on that turtle?
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh, we were looking at your Twitter, and that picture from Niwala was there, and I'm in my bivers. I'm in my ripped shorts in that picture on your banner on Twitter.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, we were like looking at it, and Josie
guys
was like,
went
"When
to
was
my
that
Twitter?
taken?" Yeah, because it was your Twitter popped up on my you should follow.
Ah.
So I clicked on it, and I clicked on your header, and I saw Josie, and I was like, "Man, this is an old photo." And I was
'Cause my
like,
hair
"When
was
was
different.
that?" And I was like, "Niawala."
Next story. Next story.
Next time.
Next story.
The Lord has blessed me.
Oh my god. Endangered whale experiences mini baby boom
Mini
off
baby
of
boom.
off New England.
Like a lot of babies.
Yeah, they had a bunch of babies.
Aren't,
A bunch of
aren't
babies?
pandas
How
not
many
extinct
babies?
anymore? I heard about that.
Yeah. Well, there's a mental crap ton of pandas. That's why they do like all these
How
photo
many
shoots and stuff
babies?
because like they have like
Yeah, how many babies did it have?
I don't know. Check the story.
The weaved people.
I think they just had like I don't think they measured how many babies. I think they just
Yo.
a significant amount of more babies.
All right.
Why?
So
How many
the number
babies? I want to know.
the numbers was about
Numbers.
The numbers were about 411.
411 babies
That's
out
like-
of this
No,
elephant.
no. Wait, no, they're whales.
Whale.
Whale.
No, I have not one
Whale.
whale. Like the
Baby,
species.
Boom.
The species had a lot of babies. That's what.
Oh,
this is
okay.
what-
Not like one whale had like 400 babies.
Yeah, you pull up the story. I'm gonna.
What-
Wow.
What scares me is she would get to 410 and not stop. She's like, "That's no, there's no way."
Wow.
What?
I don't know, really
Well, that's cool. Now this whale species will probably soon not be endangered.
Well, that's good. I like stories like these with whales and elephant. I like the 6 baby elephant stories.
Oh my god, I love that one.
Yeah,
that one
it
was
was
my favorite.
adorable.
I watched it like half asleep and I was like, I was so giddy about it.
But yeah, so I don't know if this is like.
Wow.
Yeah, people didn't do it. They did it themselves because they needed to know a bunch of babies being born off the coast of New England. The good thing that happens to New England.
I love whales.
Yeah, it's a beautiful country.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Uh,
So, I read the article. They didn't have 411 babies. There were 411 whales.
yeah, at the time, yeah.
And they just had a bunch of babies.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't know how many babies, but they had lots of babies.
Lots and lots of babies.
Well-
Babies.
Was it about hunting or what? Like, was it because of hunting or what?
Probably. I didn't see. I mean, that's how
It's
most species
most likely
become
oil
endangered.
spills and hunting.
I'm not gonna get political about this. I like whales. We need to keep them around
Heck
because they fat and they own it.
And they're
I
so
wanna-
pretty.
They are.
Could you put a satellite on a whale and just ram downtown?
That would be
They're,
freaking
like,
dope. Did
so
you know it's
fat.
illegal to hunt whales in Oklahoma? No,
Really?
it's illegal to freaking. It's illegal to harpoon whales in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's so weird.
there go my weekend plans, you know?
Yeah, right. It's like it's illegal to fry an iPhone on a like fry a smartphone on an oven. It's illegal to do that.
Well, I'll do it anyway.
What's the punishment?
I don't know. Probably
Death.
like a $20 fine.
The death
And
penalty.
the fact that you're missing a smartphone.
Like the cops show up, they're like, "Why?" Like the charge isn't what you did. It's like the fact that you saw that. It like
Yeah.
you would do something that outrageous.
The cop is like, put your hands behind your back, and your friggin' handcuffs you. He's like, look at what you did.
Yeah.
They also have like a weird law of walking backwards while eating ice cream.
What?
Oh
Yeah.
man, I do that all the time. It's the only way to eat ice cream.
And eating someone else's hamburger is also illegal.
I saw this video where this guy was breaking a bunch of laws in England, and one of them was if you wear a suit of armor in Parliament, they can behead you. And so he did that. He wore a suit of armor. He was like, "Yeah, I'm here to show up." And the guards were like, "What are you wearing?" He's like, "Oh, just a suit of armor."
It was like, well, get on your knees.
And like a couple other guys come up, they're like, "I guess it's okay. We've never seen this happen before."
one old guy.
To begin with?
One old guy walks up and he's like, "I've been waiting for this day." Shing.
Yeah, exactly. God save the Queen.
I like that guy who breaks all he goes up to the signs. So yeah, the song in Suicide Squad is like, "You don't own me," and like he goes around wearing sunglasses and it's like, "Don't no dogs," and he'll like circle his dog around the sign and walk off, or like
Yeah.
no sitting on escalator, no sit on the escalator. It's like, okay, you know.
Yeah,
Gone,
I love
gone.
that one.
Alright, so our English teacher, we talked about close, so let's talk about our English teacher, Miss Thorson. Hi, Miss Thorson! Like, isn't it her friend, like, someone who goes around and says, like, signs are too
Oh
long,
yeah.
right?
Oh, what was it called? It was like forensic grammarologist.
Yeah,
or
and
something.
she goes around, like, signs, like, well, the sign didn't have a comma, therefore it's invalid. It's like, wouldn't it be so dope to have that job?
Yeah. Okay. So the example she said was it was a sign. It said no trespassing. Violators will be prosecuted. But there was no period.
No
So there's-
trespassing violators.
Yes,
will
it
be
was one
prosecuted.
sentence. So it said no trespassing violators will be prosecuted. So technically, if someone was trespassing on there, then they would go scot-free. Because
Yeah.
it says no violators will be prosecuted.
Yeah, and then that sign with the pregnant, disabled,
Yeah.
elderly children. That sign. That's
That is a niche market.
niche market.
We're talking about whales.
yeah. This came from Wales.
Whale.
I think now is the time to move then.
Try to make your best whale sound. I sound like Dory.
Yeah, I don't even know like how that actually goes.
Cool factoid,
Uh-huh.
the outer layer of skin is called the horny layer.
Oh. No, I'm kidding.
It really is. You can look it up.
What?
So it was on a post. This guy was like, "Skin is just human crust," and this guy said, "Yeah, the outer layer of that crust is called the horny layer." And this guy was like, "Are you on drugs?" And he said, and he posted a Wikipedia article, and he said, "Nope." And it was like the Mammalus firmus, Latin for horny layer, is the outermost layer.
This is a story from ABC News. Easter eggs painted tradition alive in Germany.
Explain.
Throw it up on screen. Hey, edit. Hey, throw up a cute picture of a bear. Just a little baby bear.
Yeah.
Let me see
You know that
baby
one
bear.
where it's walking?
Aw.
Oh.
Oh, look at that one.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
I love bear.
Oh, no!
Oh, just kidding. It's just a mommy bear. She's cute
It
too.
scared me for a sec.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got a honey basket. Oh my gosh.
Please don't.
Just keep that going for 20 minutes.
We would. Oh, unedited footage of a bear. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I love that
It's
video.
my favorite video.
Oh my god.
Have you seen the one of the bear on like a swing set and he's like,
Oh, you seen the the ones in the woods and they're scratching on the tree, but it's like sped up so that.
Yeah. Looks like they're dancing.
But anyways, what were you saying about the news article?
An elderly man sticks to tradition. He dips an egg into a colored bath, then uses fine knives. He scratches delicate patterns into the surface of the eggshell.
With a knife?
So back, it says that's how they used to do it. They, in Germany, that's how they used to do it. They use knives to cut these beautiful designs in these shells, or in the shells of the eggs.
Oh, what?
And so
Oh, that's bougie.
We should get closer to the microphone.
an old man
We can still hear it. It's fine.
start doing it again. What's something that America used to do that it just doesn't anymore? Where she's just like straight up like
Well, even
hitchhike for one. I would be the first person on the
hitchhiking would be cool. I wish we could still hitchhike without getting like robbed.
Yeah, that would be cool. Well, we would be the one robbing people because we are hitchhiking. That's the worry.
Or you could, people in the car.
It's illegal. But like, I just want to like be able to go home because I don't have a car, and so I'll be like either like I don't want to walk home after track, so like hitchhiking. But like there's hitchhikers like this and there's hitchhikers like this, so you know they're cool. Like
Yeah. Were you?
yeah.
If you were going to murder them, you were legally obligated to just stick your thumb out.
Yeah. You gotta show your intentions beforehand. So like people. That's not okay to say.
You guys feel like this for hitchhiking?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Hitchhiking.
Hitchhiker's Guide to Hitchhiking.
Yeah.
Hitchhiker's Guide to Dewey, Oklahoma.
Oh shoot! I think it was like the third book
Mm-hmm.
in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series, and it starts out as like, in the beginning, the universe was created. This has since then widely been regarded as a bad move.
yeah. I read the first and second one, and I think I started the third one, but I didn't finish it. The second one was really boring. It was called The Restaurant on the Other Side of the Universe.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was the second one?
Yeah, it was that one.
Freaking, I have to remember it now. I have to like think back on it because I read it a long time ago, but I read the first one recently, a couple months back.
Cool.
Yeah, you all have heard this one. All right.
Found a black
Everybody
hole.
know. We found a freaking black hole, and it took like what 17 to 20 freaking.
Well, we found a picture.
telescope. Yeah. Well, yeah, we made a picture of it. But freaking, we did it, guys. We can see a black hole.
We, as in the human race.
Yeah, the human race has finally been able to see a black hole.
Like, not just the United States,
Cool
but
fact
so
about
many other places.
My favorite fact about black holes is the way if you were to be sucked in a black hole, you'd be ripped in half, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because the half closer to the center of the black hole is experiencing more gravity, then that would be ripped in half, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you keep getting ripped in half, like to infinity and to the atom until you were sucked in, and then whatever happens, and that's called spaghettification.
I was thinking like, wow, this is really dark. It's spaghettification. That's probably like why, like this horrifying thing. You get sucked into a black hole. It's horrifying. It's horrible. It like really hurts. So spaghettification. So yeah, we need to make it sound good for children.
My husband's dead. My Kevin's dead. What happened? He was spaghettified.
Well, astronauts, be wary about black holes. Black holes. You could get spaghettified. Don't touch my spaghettification. But we got it, guys. Like you know how dope this is. It's. I want to die. Cut.
Yeah, I want to die. It's like the outro. I want to be like one of the guys who did that.
Right? No, this is a good news podcast, Charlie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then I'd break a world record.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seesaw guys, get shown up. Oh, you guys are probably doing this right now, so good luck, guys. Do you think this one will boom? Everybody will listen to it, and these guys will be like,
yeah, they're still going.
oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah, they're listening to our podcast. They're like, hey, that's me.
Oh, that is so nice. Because they're German. Are we gonna but yeah, freaking, this is awesome. Like, we took a picture of a black hole. It took freaking half the world to do it. Like all these cameras and telescopes had to be facing it.
At the same time
Yeah.
and capture it at the same time.
Yeah.
The entire picture is beautiful, but like most of the pictures you've seen, it's zoomed in on the black hole itself, and like it's so cool looking at it. Like, cause it's like That's a black hole. You know those things when you were a kid? Like, that's terrifying? You see one of those now.
Cool. It's like there.
Like, you know how in, like, whenever you're a kid, like, quicksand is much more of an issue than you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, don't walk in that forest because like there's quicksand. Just be careful. It's like that. Like when you're a kid, it's like black holes, very scary, very big. You don't want to die in a black hole. But now it's like we just took a picture of one, guys. Woo!
I know. As a child, after learning Stop, Drop, and Roll, I thought burning alive was a much more persistent issue than it actually is.
Yeah. Freaking yeah. We have tornado warnings here, and I thought tornadoes were gonna be a much bigger deal whenever we hide in doorways in the middle school.
Now we go with dungeon.
Yeah,
Well,
we go to the
Heck
dungeon.
yeah!
And it smells
cool.
down there.
It smells like black hole. Okay, so
It smells like a black hole. What does a black hole smell like? It probably doesn't smell.
how would
Smells
you
like
how would you
mold.
test that?
It's not like okay. So
Going into it.
I was canoeing with people. I was canoeing with people in Arkansas, and while we were canoeing, I smelt something, and I was like, "What is that?" And then I was told the guy to stop rowing the boat because I didn't realize what it was, and a freaking water moccasin was like swimming over, and then there's this little thing where it sticks its head up out of the water, and it like keeps going, and it was like maybe a meter or two away from our boat.
What is a water
It was so close to I could smell it.
What is it?
Huh?
What is it?
Oh, it's a very, very poisonous stick. Like it's
Oh, really?
very like pitch black. It has a very distinct smell to it, and so I don't think you'd have that situation with a freaking black hole. You know, it's like stop moving, a black hole is nearby.
Wait a minute. I sense a disturbance. It's like millions of miles wide. It's like the stars being engulfed.
Guys, stop
Something's
moving.
not right.
I smell a black hole. To put it into context there, I was like, I smell a black hole, and then I started getting up as if I was sucked into a black hole.
What's cool about black holes is if the sun was replaced by a black hole, nothing would change except it'd just be dark. Because everything would still orbit around it.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't like kill us?
No, it wouldn't. At least I don't think for a while.
Well, the thing about black holes is we don't know a lot about black holes.
Until we saw one, was it just a theory? Like
Yeah, basically.
someone said that. Like,
Basically,
Yeah.
well, we knew they existed.
Yeah.
But how they work
Because
is
we
pretty
knew
much a
how
theory.
they affected like the universe.
Yeah, because there would just be a spot of things getting sucked in.
Apparently, there's like a giant planet in our solar system, like a giant one, and we know they exist because it's affecting like our
in our
orbit.
galaxy or
like,
in our
in
solar
our-
system?
I think
Universe.
in
Like
our
the Milky Way.
either galaxy or solar system, but either
Okay.
way.
Solar
But
system
we
is
can't find it.
solar system is the 7 planets.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I
solar
know.
system. Does it go then
I know.
galaxy and then universe?
It's solar system, and then it's galaxy,
Milky Way.
and then
galaxy. Okay. Yeah.
and then it's like superclusters.
Yeah.
I don't know all the in between.
Yeah.
Universe is everything. Everything we know.
Oh, yeah. But like, freaking, what if like, because the sun like in that area is actually like in an orbit, right? Like about in the
Yeah.
supercluster. In the middle, isn't there a black hole? Like in the
In
middle.
the middle of the Milky Way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a black hole in the middle of the Milky Way.
Okay. Freaking, there's a game I was playing where they had like a wormhole, and like that's how you get things around. But I was like, why wormhole? Why'd you guys have to pick a wormhole? Do you have any idea what a wormhole actually does? Like, it doesn't it like you go in, it like breaks you apart and like distorts you, and then like spits you back out.
I don't know. I know what a wormhole does is it takes like
Yeah, universe.
here's space and it goes
Yeah.
and then you go whoop, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what would happen if you went through a wormhole.
Because like
I
the,
think it does
the
something.
theory is like it tears you apart and stuff. And but like, why did they have to pick the wormhole device for that game? It's like, I don't ever want to ride in that thing. I don't know. Like I send to people I want to recruit for my army through there, and so like they go in, they come out, and it's just like specks flying everywhere. It's like, why does he keep doing this? Oh right, a wormhole device. And like freaking like why didn't they like teleportation device? Because you know how teleportation works. Like the theory of teleportation was like you disintegrate yourself in one place and put yourself back together in another.
Mm-hmm.
would you still be alive after that?
No, what's interesting is even if you would you still be you? It's like that one paradox. It's like if you have a boat and you take one board out, and you put a new board in, and then you do that for all the it stays together, but you just replace it one board at a time. It's the same ship. Well, if you do that with you take a molecule, put it somewhere else and put it back together. Is it still you?
That's crazy to think about. It's like that. It's like there was a game called. There was a game that I played a while back. It was like a horror game. Yeah, I'm trying to say names here. Like that game I was just talking about was Metal Gear Solid 5. But that was a horror game. It was called Soma. But they take his mind. Well, they don't take his mind. They copy his mind down, right? And he wakes up like years later, and he's like stuck here, and he looks at certain monsters and like causes him to glitch out and stuff, and he keeps going around. What? Negative Nancy had a throat before I tore it out. That was a quote from Borderlands that I thought was funny. But if they like heard the uncut version of this, they'd know how much of my life is like video games. But like years later, he like everything's going on, and then they find out he's a robot, and then they find out that his brain, like his mind, was copied into this robot like years later. So would it be like that? Like the real him is dead, and then like at the end of the game, sorry, I'm gonna spoil it if any of you know what game I'm talking about. He makes a copy of his brain and then puts it on this Arc thing with a bunch of other people's brains, with like a bunch of other people's like programs for these people's brains, and then they all live on this Arc together. But and then you play the version of him that's on the Arc, and it's all happy and stuff. And then I don't know if it's before or after, you play as the version of him who successfully got the Arc into space, so all these people could be happy, and he's sitting on the planet going, what happened? Why is nothing happening? What's going on? And then the program that was talking to him, he programmed her onto the Arc so she could guide it. And so she goes up on the Arc with him, and he's alone down there. And he's just like, I thought this worked. Why isn't this working? I thought I would be up on the Arc. What's happening now? And she's like, yep, I knew this would happen. Bye. But he died hundreds of years before. So is that him? Is that...
That's freaky. That's some Black Mirror stuff right there.
Yeah, it was a scarring game.
God, I hate Black Mirror. Well, okay, I love it, but it hurts me,
right? But like, freaking...
That brings up another, like, should like a simulation be given rights? Like, because like, have you seen the episode of Black Mirror? Have you watched Black Mirror?
No, I've seen like some clips. But...
There's this episode where this girl gets a new job, and this guy, this really creepy guy.
Is it like Twilight Zone kind of show?
It's like modern Twilight Zone, but with mainly focusing on technology and like the problems that.
Oh yeah, like iRobot, like the book iRobot. Yeah.
So this guy, he's really creepy, and he takes like DNA samples from his coworkers, and he puts them in the machine. And it's like a VR, and it puts a subconscious in like this Star Trek remake, right? It's like a spoof of Star Trek, and all his coworkers are there, right? But it's like a simulated copy, and they can still feel pain, but they can't die, and like he decides whether they die or whatever, but they can still feel pain. He can do whatever to them. He can he sews a girl's mouth shut because she's like mouthing off to him, and he's basically like God in this like situation, right? But they're simulations, right? And what they did is he had a modified version of this game, because there was like an online version and then the modified version. And what they did is they like got his password and they like escaped onto the online version, so they weren't in his version controlled by him. That was how it ended. But like going back to like a simulated copy of like a person, should we care?
Yeah, should he have cared about doing all those bad things to this copy of his company?
Because like when I was watching it, I felt bad for her. I'm sure he didn't. Theoretically, the character would, like, because it's a simulation. Yeah, but should I?
Yeah.
Should I feel bad? Because it's just a bunch of numbers. Technically, it's just a bunch of numbers in a system. But
imagine Westworld. You know what Westworld is, right?
My parents watched it. I know about it.
Alright. Imagine Westworld, but like all these people are like copies of people's memories.
Yeah.
Because we all care about the characters of Westworld, even though they're not human.
Yeah.
Because I'm stupid, and of course I care about them.
Because like I feel bad about like video game characters dying and stuff, and people in movies dying, you know. But like when it comes to something that you can literally interact with, you know, like not the same way as in a video game, like a literal a simulated consciousness. Should we give it like rights, and should we care if those rights are taken away?
Well, okay, think about it this way. All right, so characters in movies, books, video games, all that kind of stuff. Those are crafted by people for people to care about. While these simulations are not, like, they're not crafted by people.
Yeah.
Like AIs are technically crafted by people, yeah. But like when they quote unquote gain consciousness, we did nothing about it. Like, we didn't do anything to it. So like, to make it happen. So we care about these other characters in shows. Like, I care about the quote unquote characters in Westworld, because they were made by people for people to care about. But if you make programs like this and just let them run and then do things themselves, I don't think I'd care about it as much, because
I can understand that.
People didn't carefully craft it, you know?
I feel like if it ever got to the point where it's close enough to an actual person, I think they should be judged the same way people are judged, just by the merit of their character. Because if you have a bad AI, then, you know...
You should kill everybody.
But maybe not be cruel to them. I don't know. I really don't know. Because, like... What is... I was gonna say, what's the cost of, like, killing a simulated consciousness? But, like, in the grand scheme of things, what's the cost of killing a real consciousness? Is this too deep? Are we going too deep?
I think we're going way too deep.
All right,
like,
should we
why-
go on
I
to
was
the
like,
next
okay,
story,
like,
or is that it?
Why is it bad to kill people?
We do not condone
That's
killing
it, it's
people.
almost
We do
eight.
not.
Do not take the opportunity to kill Oprah. Why is it bad to kill Oprah? Why is it socially unacceptable?
Gong Gong should not take the opportunity to kill Oprah. Alright. We do not condone hitting Oprah.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, my name is... I'm Ethan.
I'm Skyla.
I'm Josie.
And we are so happy to bring you good news, and I hope this helps.
I would marry all of you.
Our fun fact of the... Oh, wait, spaghetti,
Horny layer.
Yeah.
the horny layer and
That was our
spaghetti-
fun fact.
Yeah, spaghetti,
Spaghettification.
spaghettification. Those are our two fun
Horny
facts.
layer. Look it up. It's real.
Don't look up horny layer.
Okay, well, yeah, look up outer layer of skin.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm so glad we can give you this good news. Hope it helped your week. Hope you had some fun with us. As much fun as we had. And that's it.
All right, eat, boys.
See ya.